Hello everyone, I'm Timaeus, and we're back with another quest guide. Today we're doing Cold War, in which we will spy on penguins. So this is a pun on the actual Cold War between the US and Russia. So the penguins being I guess the red enemy in this quest. For requirements, you need hunter level 10 or more, agility level 30 or more, crafting level 30 or more, construction level of 34 or more, thieving level 50 or more, and have access to a crafting table 3, which you can make by using, in total, 4 oak planks plus 3 molten glass. You will need a workshop inside your house, or inside your house for 10,000 coins. You can also just use your friend's crafting table 3 as well inside their house. So however you want to tackle this, you definitely will need to use that at some point during this quest. I have made my own crafting table 3, so I'll basically be using my own house. For further requirements, you need 1 regular plank, 1 mahogany plank, 10 oak planks, 10 steel nails, 1 hammer, 1 spade, 1 clockwork, 1 silk, 1 raw cod fish, or either 1 ring of Charles activated, 1 swamp tar, 5 feathers, and 1 regular leather. For optional stuff, being combo level greater than 30 is good. You don't have to fight a lot of monsters. There's only one you have to do, which is like a level 51 ice lord fiend thing, demon thing. It's not that difficult. It's like a regular monster, like an ogre. So it's like a hill giant, 2x stronger. So it's not that a big deal. Don't bring any pets. You might lose them because you will be entering to a toy penguin to spy on the penguins, like a spy suit, let's put it that way. And if you want to finish the quest Daddy's Home, the mini quest Daddy's Home rather, that's good because you have access to your own house and basically can make your own crafting table 3. If you don't have access to your own house, just use your friends. But for gear, you don't need a lot of gear actually. You can just bring whatever is, I guess, your weapon of choice. I have pretty high stats, so a whip should be sufficient for me. Food, 2 summer pies or more. You have to go through an agility course later on. And if you fail, you lose like 3 or 4 HP each time. It's not too hard, it just can be irritating. A way to travel to East Ardougne twice, such as using the Ardougne teleport tablets. A way to travel to the iceberg, which is where you will spy on the penguin. You don't actually need this teleportation. You only need to use this teleportation if you accidentally leave the iceberg, like I guess a birth up or whatever. So this is where you have to be to actually move back to the iceberg area, which is like somewhere around here. You can use Camelot teleport tablet to Camelot, then just head your way north past to this little boat area, and then talk to Larry to go back to the iceberg. You don't need this. If you do things as they are, I guess, intended to, you don't need to ever come across this teleportation method. A way to fast travel to Lumbridge twice, such as using a Lumbridge teleport tablet. And then a way to travel to either your house or I guess your friend's house, such as using a house teleport tablet. Okay, so make sure you have everything for this quest. You should only need 1 inventory. Yeah. Then make your way to Ardougne, East Ardougne to be precise. I'm going to use a Ardougne teleport tablet. Then head into the southwest area with the zoo. Once you're inside the zoo, head your way to the further southwest area with the iceberg. In other words, the penguins. And right by the penguins is one of the zookeepers, I guess, Larry. Do you need any help? I'm looking for a quest. Are you working for them? Who are them? Exactly. I think you can be trusted. What do you know about penguins? They live in the cold and that's about it. Would you like to learn more about them? I'm conducting a research project about their social behaviors in their natural environments. And you need my help for that? I need to build a shelter to hide from the view so I can observe them without them without raising suspicion. Are you up for it? Start the quest. Okay, why not? But first, who are you and why are you researching specifically penguins? I was a zookeeper, but I am on leave to go research penguins in their natural habitat. Oh, so what do you need me to do? Gather materials for the bird hide building thing while I arrange for our transportation. You will need 10 oak planks, 10 steel nails, 1 hammer, and 1 spade to build the bird hide. Once you have those, talk to me again and I'll take us to our destination. And talk to him again. I have all the equipment with me. And then accept the teleportation to the iceberg. This is the iceberg. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, if you accidentally teleport off this to Berthoff or I guess Lumbridge, whatever, you can head back here by talking to Larry right there, just east of Releka. He'll be right here by the dock. Just talk to him to go back to the iceberg. You can use the camel teleport tablet to get you closer to this area. Alright, so once you're here, use 1 plank on this snow patch to start building the hideout. And then to finish off, use the spade on it to cover it with snow so that it looks it blends into the environment. And then talk to Larry. Do not travel. Okay, done. So let's start observing. Yes, let's start observing, and you should note down anything interesting they do. I'll also do my own research. Okay, so this is so during this interaction between these two penguins, this penguin will do 3 different emotes, which constitutes the penguin greeting. So when you meet other penguins throughout the quest, you have to perform the same 3 emotes in a row. There's 8 different possibilities: shiver, cheer, spin, wave, clap, preen, bow, and flap. So I'm just gonna make a note of it on my phone. Let me just say, yeah. Alright, so here come 2 penguins now. They're so cute. Okay, evil, I mean, how fascinating. That's a wave, shiver, and then bow. So for me, it is a wave, shiver, and then bow. Okay. Alright, so I have the greeting now. If you need to see it again, just use snowy hide. Use this snowy hide to further observe them. Okay, we start observing the penguins, and then you can see the whole thing again. Alright, and wave, shiver, bow. This is going to be different for each player, so just make sure you take note of yours. And then when you're done, you just talk to Larry. I knew it! Those penguins are up to something. Did you see that? They were patrolling the area. That's crazy. No, they saluted each other and recognized each other. They're organized. It looks like one of them shivered and the other one just walked away. Nothing suspicious, just normal penguin behavior. I don't care what you think. I'll prove all of them are wrong. No one believes me. Calm down. What should we do next? We need to get closer to infiltrate them and see what they're really doing. And how do you plan to do that? We can't discuss this here, there's too many spies. Let's leave the iceberg and then I'll tell you my plans. So travel with Larry. And he's gonna go back to the Roleka dock. So this is the dock that you need to go to if you accidentally teleport off the iceberg to somewhere else. You have to go back to this dock here, just northeast of Roleka, and then you can travel back to the iceberg and talk to Larry. Alright, so what's your plan to infiltrate the penguins? I have altered some designs of clockwork toys to make a clockwork penguin suit. We shall use this Trojan horse of sorts to infiltrate the ranks. What? We just set it off walking like a robot? No, I'm going to use a spell to shrink you down and then so you can enter into the robot suit and then walk it around. Wait, why am I the one being shrunk? Why can't you go into the suit and deal with the penguins? The penguins know my scent. They find me and basically they will torture and capture me. It has to be you. Don't worry, the spell only works if I'm nearby, since I have to be constantly keeping it casting up. If trouble starts, I'll just pull you back out. That's comforting. Here's a book of my designs and things you need to actually make it happen. Use your crafting table at your house or your friends, just like regular clockwork toys. Why do I have to do this as well? I'm tired of doing all the legwork during this quest. You have to make it because I got fired from the zoo, so I'm homeless. Thanks for caring. Hey, you told me you were on leave to do research, not being fired. It is permanent leave. And I'm doing research. When I used to work at the zoo, I noticed the penguins doing odd things, so I took notes and asked my co-workers about that, and I was fired for being weird. I kept saying they were spying on them. I kept saying spy on them, and I'll prove everyone wrong. So that's why you can't wear the suit, because you used to work near them, so they know what you were doing. No, I had a few run-ins since then, but I don't have time for war stories. We need to concentrate on the mission. When you're done, let me know. And then I'll take you back to the iceberg. Okay, so, whoops. Yeah. Alright, so now head your way to either your house or your friend's house that has a crafting table 3. I have mine right there. And then we'll craft the clockwork suit. Select clockwork toy and then clockwork penguin. And that will require 1 regular plank, 1 silk, and 1 clockwork. And there it is. Alright, so now return to Larry. Larry can be found either at the same dock northeast of Roleka or inside of Ardougne. So I'm just going to go to Ardougne. Do you have the suit? Yes, I have it. That's perfect. You are a very skilled crafter. Now we must return to the iceberg and test it. I'll tell you how I got this great rucksack. I had this paper hat lying around, and then he just trails off into his own story as we roll back here. It doesn't matter whether you catch up with him at Roleka or Ardougne, as long as you head back to the iceberg. Alright, so now that we're here, talk to him again. Look at what they did to the bird hide. They know what we're doing. Those savages. I don't think it was the penguins. You can't even make out the prints. Could have been anything else. Of course you can't make out the tracks. They covered it. They're very clever. So clever. Well, those aren't penguins around now. There aren't any penguins around now, so we can't try out the suit. How will we ever infiltrate them if there are none to infiltrate around here? There are other penguins. What about the ones at the zoo? We could test it on them. Of course, you were brilliant. Alright, so let's go back to the zoo. Accept his free teleportation back to the zoo. Okay, so now unequip both your hands and also your cape, and then you can talk to him again to begin the shrinking spell. Alright, how do I know the spell works? A while back I was out in the field observing penguins. I was quietly observing them when suddenly there was an avalanche. You were one unlucky dude. I'm not done. I was trapped, but a passing old man stopped to help. He said he would shrink me so I could crawl out of the snow, and that's how I learned a spell. Sounds like a pretty wise old man. You see, the incident made me question the penguins further, and then basically that's how I got fired. I know too much now. Okay, let's just go with this. Time to be a penguin. Penguin time. And shrinks it down to a little person, and then into the clockwork suit we go, and there we are. Then enter into the cave, not cave, but the enclosure, and then talk to this penguin. There's only one you can talk to. Alright, and now do the greeting. Squawk, quackity quack quack squawk squee. Oh, what do you think you're doing, man? Penguin speaking? How come you can speak in common tongue? You're a penguin. So are you. And you were speaking in a common tongue, so what is your point? Of course, yes, I was just testing you to make sure you're on your toes, claws, whatever you have. Operatives must not speak without giving the proper greeting. You have not given me the proper greeting. Until you do so, I am not allowed to talk to you further. I better try and get this greeting correctly. Alright, so this is the greeting. There's 8 different possibilities. If you brute force this, it will take you 24 tries in total. Let me just pull out my notes that I did earlier. So for me, it will be wave, shiver, and then bow. Bow. There we are. Wave, shiver, and bow. So wave. Whew, that was right. 2 more moves. Shiver, and then 1 more move, and then bow. Haha. Welcome, comrade. We may now speak properly. What news brings you? Have you made progress with the main initiative? Yes, I made progress. It was easy. It was easy. It was easy to learn how to fly. Yeah, I kind of just jumped off a cliff and flapped a lot. You flapped a lot. I don't think we can fly like other birds. Then I flew in a hot air balloon. Hot air balloon? This contraption made you fly? Very amusing. I will take note of it in my mission report. Why is this so important? I mean, we're good at swimmers. We're good swimmers, so why even bother flying? Who cares? It's the entire reason we are in this wretched cage. We need to learn the secret of flight, and the best way to do that is to get these gullible humans to reveal it to us unwittingly. Blast them and their thumbs. You sound bitter. Yes, I am. Tired of being observed by these humans and being gawked at or by these nasty children. I miss the fresh caught fish of our motherland. And anything I can do for you? You can take my mission report back to my outpost, the outpost for me. I don't want to risk breaking out and blowing our cover. You should check in with the operatives in Lumbridge before you head out to the outpost. They might have some news for you to take as well. Alright, so now exit the enclosure and then talk to Larry. Don't talk to me while you're in a suit. It will blow your cover. Let me get you out of the suit. Alright. So, okay. The penguin gave me his mission report and told me to go to Lumbridge to speak to the other operatives penguins there, and then go to the outpost. Lumbridge? There aren't any penguins in Lumbridge. Not that I know of. Where is the outpost? Maybe the penguins in Lumbridge are no better? I didn't find out where the outpost is. I'm hoping the ones in Lumbridge will tell me. Seems kind of crazy that these penguins have missions, reports, and operatives. They're organized little devils. Don't underestimate them. Let's go to Lumbridge. They don't even have thumbs. How organized can they be? And then now headway to Lumbridge. You can use your Lumbridge teleport tablet like I'm doing. And then headway north into the sheep pen. By Fred the farmer's house. Sheep pen right there. North of Lumbridge Castle. And there be Larry. Same thing, unequip your hands, your cape, and then tuxedo. Tuxedo time. Penguin time. And then back we go. Back in we go. And now, you see that this sheep is actually 2 penguins. So let's go talk to that. I should do the secret handshake before I try anything else with the penguins. I think it was a wave, shiver, and bow. Shiver and then bow. What do you think you're doing? You're going to blow our cover. Get away. I gave the correct greeting. You have to talk to me now. Every 2-bit soldier knows that salute. We don't give you the time of day without the secret phrase. Now go away. But the penguins at the zoo, they spoke to me without some phrase. They are lazy, good for nothing, caught fish addicts. Go away. Alright, so now let's talk to Larry again. Let's get out of the suit. Okay, dude. Alright, well, I now need a secret phrase in addition to the greeting. These penguins are crazy. They are not crazy, they are just really organized and dangerous. Since the penguin at the zoo is the only one who has been talking to you, perhaps he knows. Let's go back to the zoo. Take his free teleportation. And then tuxedo. Make sure you have either 1 raw caught fish or 1 Ringo Charles activated, equipped. We're going to persuade this penguin to give us the password. Back in we go. Yes, comrade. The penguins in Lumbridge refuse to talk to me. They want a secret password. Tell them the phrase. It's not exactly hard to remember. Pescalating Pax has a strange sense of humor. Pesca what? Pescalating Pax, the Pescalilian's son. One of them. He's in charge of the research and development at our headquarters. Where all the penguins, us live. Comrade, you do have a funny sense of humor. Now, our people live in the great city of Palingrad, of course. I guess a pun on a famous city in Russia. Of course, home I miss it. You sound pretty homesick. Can't you go and visit Palingrad? If only. The Pescilians have declared that until we have finished our research of the southern species, we have to further develop our plans, we will not return. So I am stuck here observing humans. Okay, gee, I guess I will get back to that. If only you tell me the phrase, I can proceed with the mission we have here. How do you not know the phrase, comrade? I don't think it matters what you say. Is it Rumpelstiltskin? What, comrade? I think you need your head examined when you get back. Is there anything else you can do for me? I see you have some rock call with you, comrade. I might be willing to exchange information for it if you are willing. Sure. Haha, this is a taste of the motherland. The phrase is, do not trust the walrus. And that is the secret phrase. Now exit. If you have Ringo Charles activated, you will have an extra charm option, I believe, and just use that instead. And now return to the sheep pen and Lumbridge. So let me just exit out of this. Alright, there we are. Okay, and now head back to the sheep pen and Lumbridge. And then once you're here, just re-tuxedo. Haha. And then, let's see here. There we are. Do not trust the walrus. Fine, what do you want? The penguins at the zoo tell me if you have any news. We can't get any news in this field. All these humans keep trying to shear us. We think the farmer may be an agent for the other side, trying to assassinate all these foolish humans. Trying to have us assassinated by all these foolish humans. If you investigate him, we can finish our mission report and give you the details. You want me to disguise myself as a human and talk to the farmer? Seems like a tough request. I'll do it only if you tell me how to get to the outpost. What do you mean how to get to the outpost? Any intelligent penguin should know that. Oh, you calling me dumb? Fine. You can talk to the farmer yourself and compromise your mission. No, we'll tell you. You just deal with the farmer. Alright, and then just exit out of the suit. So, and then there we go. Alright, so climb over the stile and then enter into Fred the farmer and talk to him. Enter into Fred the farmer's house, not his person. Alright, there we go. Talk to Fred the farmer. What are you doing, my land? I need to talk to you about penguins. What? What do penguins have to do anything about here? You can either bully him or I guess warn him, doesn't matter. Fred, you've been messing with the wrong people. You better leave the penguins alone. Or else. What are you talking about? Don't come into my place shouting at me. I mean it, Fred. I don't know whose side you're on, but assassinating the penguin operatives is going to get you in big trouble. To think you stoop so low as to try to send others to shear them. Be careful, or you might find that you're the one who's been shorn. Is this some kind of joke? I'm a sheep farmer. That's what I do. I need to shear sheeps. What are these penguins you keep talking about? Don't play neutral with me, Fred. I can see right through your eyes. You have been working with the squirrels, haven't you? I'll be watching you, Fred. I'll always be watching. And I think the penguins have heard us. Alright, so that should be good to go. Alright, and now head back and re-tuxedo. And then talk to them again. Is the farmer an agent for the other side? I don't think it matters. The farmer is harmless. The sheep, however, now they seem to be pretty crafty. The sheep, but they just wander around the field all day. Trust us, we know that. No, that's why they are so cunning. Watch your backs. You have a good point. We must warn pesculating packs of the new threat of this new sheep threat. We will put this in a report and then give it, and then you can give it to them. Off you go. Hey, wait! You didn't tell me where the outpost is. You were one clueless penguin. The outpost is the iceberg to the north. The entrance is concealed by what looks like an avalanche. When you try and go through, a guard will stop you and ask for the password. The password is cabbage. Do not forget. And you have yourself the mission report from that penguin as well. Before you leave this area, exit out. And then head your way north to the dairy cows. We're going to steal a cowbell. Head your way north past his house into the dairy cow. There's another one over there, but it's farther away. So yeah, go ahead into this area and then steal a cowbell from a dairy cow. We'll need it later. You may fail, like I like right there. Just keep trying until you eventually have it. It depends on your thieving level, I think. If you have a higher thieving level, this will be a lot easier. There we go. Alright, so now head back to Larry, and then we'll accept his teleportation to the iceberg and check out this outpost. Haha, this is fun. What? How? I just convinced the penguin that the sheeps are agents for the other side. They are? No, it's just a ruse to keep them off our scent. Okay, so let's go to the outpost. The entrance is at the iceberg somewhere. Take his free teleportation to the iceberg. Alright, and then re-tuxedo. Penguin time! No. Haha. And then head away north, west. Talk to the KGP agent. This guy looks official. I better do the greeting before I talk to him. And that's gonna be the, for me, it will be wave, shiver, bow, and then bow. Password, cabbage. Let me see your ID and you can go through. No one told me about an ID. No ID, no entry. Talk to Noodle nearby. Oh, mate, is interested in me wares? Maybe. I got some hot wares, mate. What you need? I misplaced my ID card. Ah, Frisky Night on leave. Betcha forego your missing report, so. Yeah, my missing report, I think I need one of those too. Well, mate, you scratch me back, I scratch yours. What? No stabbing. I mean, in a good way. I want something in exchange. I'm in need of some swamp tar. Well, do you mean swamp tar? Yeah, that's what I mean, ain't it? I need some feathers too, 5 of them. So you need 1 swamp tar and 5 feathers. Will chicken feathers suffice? Yeah, be great. Then I'll get you your stuff. And then give him the 5 feathers and 1 swamp tar. There you go. Oh wait, cheers. Here's your stuff. Now get out of here. We have our D card, our mission report, and let's get back to the KGP agent. Tell me your idea. Good. Enter inside. Then debrief with the other operatives. Enter into this avalanche. Use a west side entrance. Alright, well look at that. They have been very busy. And then head into this first west room. And we're going to talk to the KGP agent here. Welcome back, agent. Peach? It was either that or Pierre. Of course. Have you returned from your mission? Yes, I have my mission report. I have the reports from the Ardougne Zoo and as well as the Lumbridge sheep field. How very industrious is you, agent. Please send them over. These reports are intriguing. It says you have jumped off a cliff and flew without assistance. Oh yeah, that was pretty amazing. I just flapped a lot really fast. We'll have to research that. You flew in a hot air balloon? What exactly is that? It's a sack of cloth with a basket attached to the bottom. When you fill it with hot air, it goes up. Fascinating. Well done, agent. I'm satisfied with your reports. You need to complete a physical and you will be returned to Rome at your leisure. A physical? Are they going to examine my body? No, it's an agility course to make sure you're still fit and able to serve the agency. Don't worry, it's not really difficult. Please head to the end of the door on the other side. And continue further west. And then at the end, we'll enter the agility area. Oh, look at that entire militia. So just continue way north like that. And now let's start the agility. So just enter the course. This is the first part. Just try to avoid these icebergs. If you can't, just continue. Oops, there we go. Just try to avoid them to best your ability, and then just continue like that. Climb up here, climb up here. There we are. Testing our jumping abilities. Alright, and then not. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, let's just try this one more time. Okay, good. And then head your way further north into these icicles. Just tread softly across them. And then climb your way to the very top of this ice mountain. And there you go. And then talk to the agility instructor at the end. Well done, soldier. You have completed the physical. You're free to do as you like. What do I do now? Just go through the gates in the fence and use the same door you came out of, and whatever else you want to do, you know, back in the main area. Alright, so now you can head back to Larry. You can just unequip your penguin suit, and then he'll find out who you are. There's a breach! Alert! 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 And then he just knocks you back out. There we are. Okay, it's out to Larry again. Ugh. You were right, there's an entire army of them. They're dueling and they're organized. That's what I've been saying from the start. But an entire army, this is just an outpost. It can't be an entire army, that's too big. I knew what I saw, they were dueling and everything. Still, it must be an invasion army. The main force is, well, okay, you know what, I've been doing some research on my own, and I think I know what to do next. There's a secret room deep in the glaciers. That's probably where they're making their war plans. War plans? Who are they going to war with? Us, you idiots. They've been trying to take over the world. Have you not grasped this yet? You need to get into the room and figure out what they're really doing. Okay. Alright, so now use one mahogany log on the leather to get yourself a penguin bongos. And then re-tuxedo, and now we enter into the outpost. And then head away north, east into that room, past that one into this one, and talk to Ping and Pong. Ah, you look like you know a lot, Penguin. What's through those doors at the end of the hall? Hey man, don't stress, those doors are new worlds. Man, like new rooms too. Yeah, I guess is what it is. Like the war room and stuff like that, dude. Wicked stuff. Too bad only the man gets through there. Humans can go through? No, man. He means authority. The man, you know. Who are you? You don't look like a KGP agents. Dude, we are bars. We sing the glories of the common penguin. We are also supposed to record history, but man, it is so his story, like the man's story. Penguins have bars? Totally, dude. You want to hear one of our songs? So, sure, I haven't got anything to lose except my eardrums. Well, like we can't play it like in this. Maybe at a later time. We don't have any instruments to accompany our great song. This room is filled with instruments: piano, guitar, harp, clarinet. Yeah, man, but they come from the south, where humans have thumbs to play with. We don't have anything of that. Also, the pest killing had our old ones confiscated for being too loud. Very harsh, man. But dude, I was reading and there's some instruments that we can play. One is called bongos. They just need to be hit. And we need two instruments, man. Like to make harmony with each other. What about a cowbell? You don't need thumbs for that. Righteous, man. So get us a cowbell and bongos, and we'll rock it out. We'll be so harmonious, no Pascalians could complain. Why am I getting this for you? Because your aura says you should. Alright, they give him the instruments, the cowbell and the penguin bongos. There you go, man. Dude, good get on with the job. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Wait, it needs more cowbell. You're right, man, let's try this again. There was once a Pascalian who traveled in Gallon. Pascalians went exploring and found this iceberg. He traveled the world until his toes curled. Upon an iceberg he came, and our lives were never the same. As an outpost, it was approved, so here our people moved. To grow and learn through our hearts the years for the motherland. Deep inside the berg lay a threat, but don't fret. For Pascalian packs trap those monsters behind the gates, but let's hope they don't mate. Now we have no fear, but a tear for the motherland. Alright, that's enough. Shut those instruments or I'm going to put you in jail. Alright, so now we have distracted the guard who was controlling this booth. Head your way northwest and then use the control panel very quickly to sneak into this area. And then head into the war room to the west here, to the east here. See, there's a giant penguin, there's like a giant table, and then watch the cutscene. And we have moved the little penguin here, and kaboom, hehe. It appears we have a visitor. Haha, I'm glad we installed that anti-magic security. What have we here? What an ingenious little device. This will solve all of our problems. Scientists, come reverse engineer this. We have much to do. What about me? Take the human to the ice lords. They'll enjoy the exercise. Alright, and now equip your gear and just kill one of these ice lord things. Looks like a yeti with 4 arms. And once you have killed one, try to exit this west door. If you can't, just kill another one. Okay, good. That's here. And then head your way to the east side and then exit out this chasm. Little hole there. Alright, so now just head back to Larry and then we'll end this quest. We're safe. I was really worried, dude. What happened? Ice Lord hit me, ow. You're very brave. I mean, what happened in the war room? Pascalian Pax was there and he forced me out of the room, of the suit, and then threw me into a cage with Ice Lords. But what was inside the war room? There was a map of the world and lots of little penguin figures. Yes, I knew it. I said I proved them wrong. They are organized and invading. Oh yeah, Larry was right. Who was right? Larry was right. Larry, we have to focus on discovering what their plot is and stopping them from destroying our world as we know it. You are such a buzzkill. We need to plan our next move, but now they know both our scents and might come after us. No, they only know mine. That agility course really stank up the suit and seems to have covered yours. You might want to consider bathing soon. As for our next move, I've got friends elsewhere who should hear this information, but we have plenty of time until then. It's not as though they have made a breakthrough in their research or something. Would not be the case, huh? Giant penguin. Penguin giants. Penguin boss monsters. Quest completed. Also one quest point access to the iceberg area. Agility, crafting, and construction XP. Okay, so there you have it. We have discovered some war-mongering penguins on an iceberg. I think they're planning to take over the human world as we know it, for I guess our mistreatment of their fellow penguins in the Ardougne Zoo and I guess in zoos in general.